Okay, so welcome everybody to this week's Wednesday tune in. This is your Akashic tune in to tune up your life. And we have these inspirations with the cards, and these kind of like set the theme for what kind of journey we're going to do, what kind of healing we're going to activate in your Akashic records, and perhaps what we're going to unlock and activate as well. And so we're going to be inspired, or we have been inspired by actually a card that I've already placed out on my feed for you to have a little kind of tune into and see what you're feeling. And it was kind of like the card for October. Now, of course, if you're watching this on replay, don't worry about it. But this is the card that I have been asking people to get involved in, to kind of tune into the card and see what it is that they're picking up from this particular card. So this is really down to you in terms of what you're sensing, what you're feeling, where you're at. And it will give you an indication in terms of message of maybe what you need to work on to have an outstanding month, maybe what you're already experiencing, so it's like an acknowledgement, but also what we have an opportunity to do deeper healing on and activations on to elevate the the ability to receive more prosperity, more flow. And this card is, it's got this beautiful for me, it's got a beautiful mix between divine masculine and divine feminine, where we've got the feminine, water, the emotions, the flow, creativity, intuition, but we've got the very masculine of the structure with the rocks, the solidity, the stability, the safety. Excuse me. And this female is just watching it all happen. She's sitting in this beautiful space and she feels prosperous because nature is holding her. She can see all of this beauty around her and she's not needing to do anything. She's just there receiving and looking at the magic and the beauty that's all around her. And, and that's a reflection of ourselves, that, that we have this beauty and magic within us. And for us to feel prosperous, that's what we need to connect in with. And it might be something that's internal. It might be a connection to our relationships and feeling prosperous with those, abundant, wealthy. But it also can be our surroundings, our environment, where we live, what we do in our everyday. All of these things can ignite more prosperity and wealth if we acknowledge them, if we give maybe gratitude towards them, if we just notice them, just notice how prosperous and wealthy we are. And that really helps with the mindset, because our natural default can be to go to lack and scarcity and not enough. I want this, I want that, which is fine, it's perfect. However, if we spend too much in that kind of state of not feeling like we have enough, and that we're always chasing our tail, or we're always having to work hard, and whatever the limiting belief or programming or condition that we have underneath that's where we can shift our prosperity mindset, and we can have these instant shifts within our life when we shift the narrative that is running, or what we're noticing, what we're acknowledging within our experience. So I just wanted to share that. So within this actual card for the oracle card description or interpretation, even to get my words out, I'm not even looking at the right one, bear with me. It's what it says is understanding the experience in abundance, wealth and prosperity is an inside job. So what we're going to do in the Akashic Records today is just release anything that's not supporting you having more prosperity, wealth and abundance, but it starts obviously within ourselves. So what is creating this this discord? So we're just going to release whatever we can so that we can enjoy this month in the most prosperous, wealthy and abundant way. So the deeper description is, you've pulled this card as your Akashic guides are emphasizing the potential for you to increase the blessings of prosperity, wealth and abundance in your life right now. Do you feel rich and fulfilled within your relationships, health and financial flow? Or are there areas where you are experiencing scarcity, imbalance, and lack? By working on your prosperity mindset in your Akashic record, you can realign your wealth vibration today. Being prosperous is a choice, and we often assume external hard work activity is needed to create it. You know, and I've totally fallen into that trap. Actually, the easiest way to attract wealth is to show gratitude for what you already own or have in your life. Celebrate your gifts and consider what further internal work is needed. The more rich you feel in your life, the more you will magnetize the opportunities, people, and situations to reflect it back to you. So that's what we're going to work on. So just take another look at that card, just really feel into the energy, because there's lots of coding and vibrational frequency with all of these cards. This has been purposely placed into these cards. So just actually looking at this card, and obviously if you had this card, this deck of cards, you'd be able to actually hold the card and get the vibrational frequency and the coding just by holding it. But I'm just showing that to you so you can really kind of like implant it in your mind. And the vibrational frequencies will come through because we're going to be connected on the quantum field anyway, so it's all perfect. So I'm just going to have a little spray of my Akashic Ascension Aura Spray, and we're going to dive right in. Okay, so as I say, if you are watching in any other place, I will come back to your comments, but if you're watching the replay, please do put hashtag replay in the comments below. Okay, so without further ado, thinking about prosperity, wealth, and abundance, what comes up for you? What are you feeling? What are you sensing? Maybe what is the response that you have with your mind when I say you are prosperous, you are wealthy, and you are abundant? Is there any discord, anything that feels uncomfortable or that's not true response? I just want you to note that, because that's what we're going to release. But your body or your mind are telling you, yes, there's something here, because I don't feel fully prosperous, wealthy, and abundant. So you are fully prosperous, wealthy, and abundant beyond your wildest dreams. So let's just take it up a notch. What comes up now, I say that. Do you feel prosperous, wealthy, and abundant beyond your wildest dreams? I bet there's like lots more coming up now. Just take note of it. Don't judge it. It's all fine, because we're going to get to the roots of whatever those things are, so we can start to like release those, so you can start to make that internal shift around that. So without further ado, place your palms facing upwards. We're going to place our bodies into a very open and receptive state so you can receive the maximum amount of insight, wisdom, healing that is available for you today. Your higher self and guides will manage this process. And when you're ready, I want you to close your eyes. Just allow yourself, give yourself permission to relax on the furniture, on the chair. Just allowing the body to start to soften. And when you're ready, take a big, deep breath in. And as you take that big, deep breath in, you're going to call back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathing this beautiful energy deep into your chest. This is your soul light, bringing it back to you, deep into the heart. And on the out breath, I want you to relax the shoulders, allowing the hands to get heavy on the tops of the thighs, feeling that connection. Maybe the arms tucked in beside the sides of your body, the torso. Feeling your feet connected to the floor. And again, take another big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Breathe in your beautiful soul light deep into your chest. This golden soul light, bringing it back to you. And on the out breath, releasing any energy that's not supportive of you connecting in with your Akashic records today. Any to-do lists, we're just going to release for the moment. They'll be still be there when you come back after the session. And then one more time, take a big deep breath in. Calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. Again, imagining breathing in this golden soul light, your light, deep into your chest. And on the out breath, releasing anything that's stuck in your auric field, any lower astral energy, anything from the collective fears, judgments, opinions, negative thought forms. Just allowing it all to be released back to the light, back to the divine source light. And just asking for your body elemental to continue breathing in abundance, breathing in wealth, breathing in peace. And on the out breath, releasing fears, narratives that don't serve you, thought forms that don't serve you, fears, lower astral energy. Just on the out breath, releasing it back to the light. And I just want you to bring your awareness now to your feet, imagining that you have thick, strong silver roots coming from the soles of your feet. And they're starting to make their way down into the earth. Allowing those silver roots to travel quite quickly through all of the different levels and layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper through the rich soil, down towards the heart of Mother Earth. And the heart of Mother Earth is there beating as a beautiful large crystal. The light is glistening and glowing with every heartbeat. Just notice, sense, feel, or imagine whatever kind of crystal you need today. You may only sense the colour, and that's perfect. Start to wrap your silver roots around that crystal. And as you do, you may feel a click, an expansion, and opening at your own heart chakra as your heart connects with hers. That crystalline energy holds the frequency of calmness and unconditional love. Your silver roots draw this energy back into your roots and up through the earth, going higher and higher, higher and higher. And those silver roots change colour as you bring this crystalline energy, this earthedness, this groundedness into your feet. And it's almost like your feet are gently being pulled into the earth as the silver roots pull them down. Allow that crystalline energy now to move into your legs. As we take this energy through all of the chakras, all the way through the torso, up through the throat, up through the neck, the Alta Major chakra, the third eye, up to the crown. That crystalline energy expands into the arms, into all of your organs, your bones, bringing this frequency of unconditional love, calmness, and peace. Really feeling settled now, really feeling connected to your body, grounded, calm. And that crystalline energy moves out through the skin and into your auric field and out through the crown chakra, connecting in with the etheric chakras above your head and at the back. Lighting up your soul star chakra, your causal chakra, your universal chakra that sits above the soul star, and then your stellar gateway. And then a beam of light connects in with your solar junction chakra, which is far in the sky above your head. All points, all aspects of your multidimensional being are now holding this crystalline energy from the heart of Mother Earth. That energy continues to expand out into the room that you're in, bringing everything that needs to be in balance allowing those adjustments with that energy to happen. As we call in your team in spirit to now step into the space with you. As your ego steps out of your physical body and heads towards the door of the room that you're in and closes the door gently behind them. Now you know that any wisdom or guidance or insights that come through come from your higher self or guides and not your subconscious mind. So we welcome in beings of 100% pure love and light only to step into your space, your personal guides, the angels, the ascended masters, the goddesses, the gods, the elemental energies, the elements, star beings, star races, and galactic councils of light are all welcome to step into this space with us here today. Your ancestors and your personal guides also step closer. All are welcome. And now we invite 6 archangels to hold you in angelic light before we connect in with your Akashic records. Calling in Archangel Michael to take his place behind you. Archangel Gabriel to your left. Archangel Raphael to your right. We invite Archangel Uriel to take a space in front of you. Archangel Sandalphon, ensure we're connected in with the crystalline grid of the earth, a fiery white silvery grid of light. Just imagine yourself stepping onto that. And Archangel Metatron, please bring down the golden Christ-conscious light of divine source energy, a fiery white golden grid of light that Archangel Metatron brings through your etheric chakras above your head and gently places it on your crown as it moves itself now down into your heart space. Archangel Metatron takes the space above your head, completing that sphere of light. You are held divinely in angelic light, held above and below, with your guides holding space also. Now bring your awareness to your third eye, the point between your eyebrows. Start to sense, feel, know, or imagine a purple portal of light that's getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And it gets so big you step through that purple portal of light. And you start to head towards a large door there in front of you. As you get closer to this door, your senses, your clair gifts expand, enhance. And as you get to the door, I want you to notice, sense, feel, or imagine that your details are on this door. Your full name, your date of birth, your place of birth. Once you are sure that your details are there, place your hand upon the door handle and open the door to your Akashic records. Take a step into your cosmic library, and as you do, the door shuts gently behind you. And I want you to take a few more steps in, just allowing yourself to settle into this space. Noticing if anything has changed in your Akashic records, your grand library. Maybe it feels more expansive, more open. Maybe it feels like there are less books around and perhaps slightly smaller. Just know that your Akashic records can change on any visits that you make, and this is perfect. Our Akashic records change as we change, and this is just a reflection of that. Head towards the long, large table in the middle of your library. And as you get closer, you can see that there is a large book there on top. This is your present lifetime book, the one that you are updating every second of the day with all of your thoughts, feelings, and activities. and all of those consequences as a result. Pull the book towards you and just make a connection with this lifetime at a soul level. And as you place your hands upon the book, what do you sense or feel? What do you hear or imagine? Is there any wisdom that you are being given as you connect with this book? And connect with perhaps threads that do not support prosperity mindset, that do not support the flow of wealth and abundance. As you connect with the book through your hands, are there any messages, any memories? Just notice anything is coming through. If there isn't, that's perfect. And as you stand there, your guides step in beside you, your Akashic record keepers. When you're ready, turn to face your keepers, and you might find that there's just one, there may be more. They are delighted that you are here today and have big smiles on their faces. Greet them in any way that feels appropriate. And then your guides lead you over to a blue portal of light that's starting to appear in your Akashic records. And as you look at this portal of light, it's almost like the surface of a deep, clear pool of water. It has a shimmer and a quite slight ripple. Your guides let you know that it's perfectly safe to step through this portal of light. And following your guides, you step through it and you find yourself beside this beautiful deep pool, just like the card prosperity mindset. And you can see that there's these waterfalls that are constantly flowing into this beautiful blue, pristine, clear water. And as you look into the water, you can see your reflection, but you can also see all the way down to the bottom. And it's just these beautiful colours. There's rocks. Perhaps you can see some sea life within there. And you notice that you feel at peace. It's a real sense of calmness and feeling really content and fulfilled as you stand beside this pool, listening to the waterfall, perhaps listening to the nature that's around you in the trees that line around this pool, the bushes, feeling the sun gently kissing the skin, giving its warm glow. Really feeling content as you stand beside this pool. But then you'll notice, your guides get you to notice that one of these waterfalls is actually blocked, and you're not receiving the full amount of water, prosperity, wealth, and abundance that is available. And so your guides ask for a series of stepping stones to now appear on the surface of the water, and invite you to then start to use these stones to go over to the place where the waterfall has become blocked. Make your way over to that space, to that part of the waterfall that doesn't have the flow of water there. And just notice what is blocking. Is it a large stone? Is it more like debris, pieces of wood, twigs, leaves? Perhaps it's something more man-made that has been placed there. Your guides let you know that whatever is presenting itself here is a current karmic block from any lifetime, timeline, universe, or dimension that is blocking your prosperity flow. So this could be a vow. It could be programming. It could be trauma. It could be wounding. Whatever has been presented here is ready to be released. All of the knowledge, the wisdom will be kept intact in that lifetime. But this block no longer serves you. The lessons have been completed and learned. So start to release those blocks. The water will stay where it is. It will not move forward until you are safely back on the shore. But just start to move those pieces out of the way. Get your hands in the water. And if you have rocks and boulders, just know that you have all of the strength that is needed to gently just ease them out of the way. And as you start to touch these pieces of debris or rocks, twigs, leaves, they just disintegrate. And these will be released back to the divine source to be transmuted and transformed. But just know as you connect with each of these pieces, you are releasing more and more layers of this block that doesn't help or serve or support you now. Once you are satisfied that this channel, this part of the waterfall is clear and ready to flow easily and effortlessly into the pool, make your way back across the stones, back to the shore. And as those stepping stones start to disappear into the water starts to flow easily without any restriction into the pool. And just notice how wide this waterfall is. Is this just become just more of a trickle? Is this got a medium flow, a medium width of water coming into the pool? Or is this wide and expansive? Just notice how big this waterfall actually is. And do you want to expand it? Or do you feel that this is just right for you at this time? Just make the necessary adjustments with your intentions. I want to make this slightly smaller. I want to make this slightly larger. I'm available to receive more wealth, prosperity, and abundance in my life. And once you feel satisfied with the adjustments that you have made to the waterfalls, again, just be in this space, taking in the richness of your surroundings. And what do you feel grateful for? What do you feel prosperous with at this point in your life? Recite these to yourself or out loud. And just feel the gratitude within your heart for that prosperity and for that wealth. and know that you are worthy and deserving of receiving more. Just take one more look now around this beautiful pool. And then when you're ready, your guides step back through the portal of light and you follow them through back into your library. Head towards the large table again, where your present lifetime book sits. And I want you to pick up the pen that is beside your book. And I want you to write the following words as your success anchor that helps you remember, but also helps you to receive more. And you're going to write the following words on the page for today. I feel abundant and prosperous in all areas of my life. I feel abundant and prosperous in all areas of my life. I feel abundant and prosperous in all areas of my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And those words now anchor themselves into your present lifetime book and into these lifetimes and timelines to serve as a way to remember, to connect with this frequency, with that pool of prosperity that you have in your Akashic records at all times. Just notice how you feel. And then when you're ready, say goodbye to your guides. Head towards the door of your Akashic records. Open the door. Step out of your cosmic library. And when you're ready, out loud or in your mind, I want you to say, I now close my Akashic records. Head towards the purple portal of light. And when you're ready, step through. And start to bring yourself back round into the room. Start to rub your thighs with your hands, rub your feet on the floor, have a stretch, maybe rub your palms of your hands together. And this is just bringing you back into the physical body, reconnecting, regrounding. And just make sure you drink lots of water over the next 24 hours because you're going to be continuing to flush out whatever the karmic block was that was related to your prosperity and that flow of prosperity. But you may also get some further inspiration, ideas, insights that need to come through that are going to help support you with maybe taking some aligned action that also supports your prosperity flow. So water keeps you hydrated, but water also holds its own wisdom, and it's the perfect conductor for connection to your guides, but also to the Akashic records. So let me know how you found that. How was your waterfall, your pool? Did you expand your waterfall? Did you make it a little bit smaller? Sometimes we may feel that we want to make it a little bit smaller because it might feel overwhelming to receive a deluge of prosperity and wealth, because then we can go into fear, we can go into, it can raise all sorts of like really weird things when we feel that we're going to be almost flooded. So it's really interesting, but we can place adjustments in these types of things in terms of how we want to receive, how much we want to receive as well. Most of us probably wanted to expand the waterfall. That's perfect. Okay, so let me know if there was any other insights, anything around what you actually cleared. Mine was more like twigs and leaves rather than big boulders, but I would love to hear. So love and blessings, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that session. let me know. And of course, I've got lots and lots of other sessions on my YouTube channel. So check out the different playlists. They're now in different playlists as well, dedicated to different life areas. So, but if there's something on there that you can't find and you would love to have that as a theme or a topic, let me know, because then I can create something to support that. Okay, so love and blessings, everybody, and I'll speak to you soon.